This rusted brass key on the wooden table unlocks a chest I built when I was young. I count the scratches like a quiet fable, remembering every song I left unsung. Back when my pockets held 1,000 wishes and time stretched out like oceans in the sun, I close my eyes and feel the gentle air of 17 with wild and dusty hair. We chased the fireflies across the meadow, believing stars were ours to hold and keep. Though hair turns silver and the years grow mellow, the dreams of youth are only fast asleep. They wake again inside this quiet heart, where every golden story gets its start. The tea grows cool beside a handwritten letter, and in my mind the old brass needle drops. I learned that getting older made me better, even when the grand parade finally stops. That boy who swore he'd paint the sky in blue is still inside, and half his dreams came true. I close my eyes and feel the gentle air of 17 with wild and dusty hair. We chased the fireflies across the meadow, believing stars were ours to hold and keep. Though hair turns silver and the years grow mellow, the dreams of youth are only fast asleep. They wake again inside this quiet heart, where every golden story gets its start. The road was longer than I ever guessed, with rainy detours and a little rest. But looking back along the winding track, I wouldn't turn a single milestone back. This little brass key sits upon the oak, a warm reminder of the vows we spoke. The dreams were made forever soft and bright, to keep me company into the night. A milkman's bicycle bell rings clear across the gravel down our avenue. I hear that iron chime, and suddenly I hear the echo of the boy I saw in you. You held a wooden ruler like a sword and swore you'd build a rocket to the moon. We had no silver coin we could afford, but we were rich beneath the afternoon. Do you remember how the dusty air felt full of promises we meant to keep? We a single care. Before the world had taught us how to sleep, you were the dreamer with the open eyes, chasing the wild wind through the town. We thought that youth would never say goodbye, nor pull our brave ambitions down. Hold on, my friend, to every step we took, the dreams we drew inside that faded book. The paper boy still throws the morning news. It strikes the porch with that familiar thud. You used to run in worn-out canvas shoes and trace our future in the river mud. You said you'd sail across the quiet sea to find a harbor no one else had found. You shared those quiet paper dreams with me and turned this little corner world around. Do you remember how the dusty air felt full of promises we meant to keep? We had no worry, not a single care. Before the world had taught us how to sleep, you were the dreamer with the open eyes, chasing the wild wind through the town. We thought that youth would never say goodbye, nor pull our brave ambitions down. Hold on, my friend, to every step we took, the dreams we drew inside that faded book. Now gray has softened up your gentle hair, and time has slowed the rhythm of your stride. But when I look across this wooden chair, I see that starry-eyed young man inside. Your dreams were never lost, they just grew deep, like roots beneath the autumn leaf. You were the dreamer with the open eyes, chasing the wild wind through the town. We thought that youth would never say goodbye, nor pull our brave ambitions down. Hold on, my friend, to every step we took, the dreams we drew inside that faded book. Listen to the street sound fade away. We did alright, my friend, we found our way. Still dreaming on this quiet afternoon, still reaching for our rocket to the moon. Fresh cinnamon drifted from the bakery where young Eugene stood dusting off his hands. At 17 his thoughts were far away, beyond the quiet hills of meadowlands. He held a sketch of ships with silver sails and dreamed of waters no one else had found. The townsfolk said to keep his feet on earth, to learn the trade his father gently built. But fire burns in youth for all it's worth, a quiet light that time can never wilt. For young hearts run on golden threads of hope, they build a ladder to the highest star. The winter winds may test the braided rope, a dream will carry anyone so far. He looked ahead and the seas. With every dime he saved inside a jar, he bought a compass polished like the sun. He played a wooden six-string night guitar and sang of all the things he had begun. The old man sat and nodded on the porch. They recognized the flame he had to hold. For everyone remembers being young, when every road felt endless and so broad. The sweetest songs were those as yet unsung, when simple faith walked hand in hand with God. For young hearts run on golden threads of hope. They build a ladder to the highest star. The winter winds may test the braided rope. A dream will carry anyone so far. He looked ahead and smiled into the breeze, and saw a world waiting across the seas. Years rolled along like gentle river streams. The boy became a captain of his own. He proved that love can anchor all our dreams, and no true seeker ever walks alone. Now cinnamon still drifts down Harbor Street, where another dreamer stands on steady feet. The golden threads remain forever young. The finest song is always being sung. Stillness filled the hallway till a sudden thought broke through, bringing back the boy who painted skies in navy blue. In the quiet attic where the dust motes slowly glide, I found an old brass lantern with a flickering lamp inside. It cast an amber circle on the faded wallpaper, and opened up a canvas from a long forgotten year. We had wooden guitars and worn out canvas shoes, singing down the boulevard with nothing left to lose. We drew our future maps on paper napkin squares, believing every wild dream was ours to claim out there. Youth was a theater with light upon the screen, the grandest movie set that anyone had seen. We chased the golden horses on the carousel of time, with hearts as wide as oceans and a spirit in its prime. Though the reels have faded now and shadows fill the floor, that shining promise lingers at the door. Raindrops tap the window like an orchestra in town, while we staged a concert with the velvet curtain down. You played a plastic trumpet while I beat the stars above for brighter days to come. The spotlight was a street lamp standing on the corner street, where laughter echoed loudly in the summer evening heat. We had wooden guitars and worn out canvas shoes, singing down the boulevard with nothing left to lose. We drew our future maps on paper napkin squares, believing every wild dream was ours to claim out there. Youth was a theater with light upon the screen, the grandest movie set that anyone had seen. We chased the golden horses on the carousel of time, with hearts as wide as oceans and a spirit in its prime. Though the reels have faded now and shadows fill the floor, that shining promise lingers at the door. Look closely at the photo frame, the colors soft and deep, a snapshot of the promises we swore we'd always keep. The world seemed vast and simple then, no distance was too far. We thought that if we climbed the roof, we'd catch a falling star. Youth was a theater with light upon the screen, the grandest movie set that anyone had seen. We chased the golden horses on the carousel of time, with hearts as wide as oceans and a spirit in its prime. Though the reels have faded now and shadows fill the floor, that shining promise lingers at the door. The silence settles softly now, the lantern loses light, yet warm and steady memories accompany the night. We were dreamers on a stage, grand and bold and free, and part of that sweet music lives inside of me. Where does a passing shadow go when light leaves the room? I wonder why the radio plays melodies in bloom. A ticket stub inside my coat, a train we never caught. We were so young, just chasing down every fleeting thought. The grandfather clock keeps ticking softer. Is it in my head? Remembering the golden dreams we left unsaid, and thoughts just drift like river foam upon a quiet bay. One memory leads to another from so far away. Youth was like a pocket full of silver in the sun. We spent it all on wishing before the day was done. We built our castles on the wind and called them forever, a melody that lingers soft through every kind of weather. Where did those wild ambitions run? We were so young beneath the sun. The teacups growing cooler now, the lace curtains gently sway. I see your laugh in polished wood, a distant sun. close we swore we'd never be? Or are we still those crazy kids sailing out to sea? The vinyl spins a muted chord, the needle skips a beat, and suddenly I'm 21 along a lamplit street, and thoughts just drift like autumn leaves across a garden lane. A gentle spark of sweet regret without a trace of pain. Youth was like a pocket full of silver in the sun. We spent it all on wishing before the day was done. We built our castles on the wind and called them forever. A melody that lingers soft through every kind of weather. Where did those wild ambitions run? We were so young beneath the sun. Who knows where unanswered questions finally find their rest? Maybe keeping all those hopeful sparks was what we did the best. No map to follow, no destination we had to arrive. Just feeling every gentle beat, proving we were alive. Youth was like a pocket full of silver in the sun. We spent it all on wishing before the day was done. We built our castles on the wind and called them forever. A melody that lingers soft through every kind of weather. Where did those wild ambitions run? We were so young beneath the sun. The shadow moves across the wall. Where does it go after all? Still warming my hands on yesterday, drifting away, drifting away. A chipped plastic pick rests beside my tea, scratched by the strumming of 1963. I run my thumb over the edge, soft and gray, and watch 50 years slowly melt away. We had no money, but we owned the night, with a borrowed amplifier and a single spotlight. My hands aren't as fast as they used to be, but the rhythm still lingers inside of me. We swore we would chase every star in the sky and never let the music die. Dreams don't grow old, they just quiet down, like evening footsteps in a sleepy town. I hear the chords that we used to play, calling from a distant yesterday. We were young, we were wild, we were free, living on faith and harmony. The garage door was open when the summer was warm. We practiced right through every summer storm. Tommy hit the drums with a cracked wooden stick, while I held the melody with this little pick. We thought every song was a promise we made, a promise that time wouldn't allow to fade. My hands aren't as fast as they used to be, but the rhythm still lingers inside of me. We swore we would chase every star in the sky footsteps in a sleepy town. I hear the chords that we used to play, calling from a distant yesterday. We were young, we were wild, we were free, living on faith and harmony. Time turned the pages without making a sound, scattering friends all over this ground. Some traded guitars for neckties and rings, but my heart remembers the magic it brings. I slipped a small pick back into my drawer and smile at the light on the hardwood floor. Still listening close to the melody, still living on faith and harmony. A street sweeper broom scrapes the avenue, and I hear that old rhythm again. It takes me right back to the porch where you sat with a notebook and bold little pen. You swore that the city would echo your name, and I sat beside you, believing the same. We had holes in our pockets and stars in our eyes, talking all night as the traffic rolled by. You were the dreamer who promised the world. We laughed at the shadows and chased every wind. Though time turned the pages and silvered our hair, I still see the bright fire burning within. Dear friend of my youth, you are radiant still. Remember the coat with the missing top button? You wore it like royalty then. You said we would board the first late evening train and never look backward again. We sang to the alleyway cats in the dark, leaving our footprints all over the park. We had holes in our pockets and stars in our eyes, believing in visions that swept through the sky. You were the dreamer who promised the world. We laughed at the shadows and chased every wind. Though time turned the pages and silvered our hair, I still see the bright fire burning within. Dear friend of my youth, you are radiant still. Now look at us sitting with warm cups of tea, watching the sunset drift over the street. Don't think for a moment those days disappeared, or that life swept away what we held so dear. You built a fine journey, honest and true, and the heart of that young boy lives inside of you. Hear that street broom outside, keeping time softly now. You still are the dreamer to me, my golden old friend, dreaming with me. the damp evening air as young Tommy sat on his porch by the stair. He held a small pencil and drew in the dirt a grand ocean liner, untroubled and hurt. His sister came out with a saucer of tea and asked if he'd ever sail over the sea. The years were so lean and the days were so long, yet every cool breeze carried Tommy a song. He owned not a nickel, but owned the whole night, with a sky full of stars giving silver light. For young dreams fly on the lightest breeze, taller than towers and wider than seas. They start in a yard with nowhere to go and blossom like flowers beneath winter snow. Though Tommy grew old and his hair turned to gray, the heart of that boy never drifted away. Fresh clover perfumed the old country road where Mary walked home with a heavy oak load. She sang to the swallows that flew through the trees and dreamed of bright theater lights over the seas. She saved every penny inside a tin can to buy a small ticket and follow her plan. The years were so lean and the days were so long, yet every cool breeze carried Mary a song. She owned not a nickel, but owned the whole night, with a sky full of stars giving silver light. For young dreams fly on the lightest breeze, taller than towers and wider than seas. They start in a yard with nowhere to go and blossom like flowers beneath winter snow. Though Tommy grew old and his hair turned to gray, the heart of that boy never drifted away. No time wins the clock with a gentle old hand, leaving soft footprints across the warm sand. They married in June when the apples grew sweet and built a small house at the end of the street. The world kept on turning, but magic stayed true inside every dream that the young lovers knew. For young dreams fly on the lightest breeze, taller than towers and wider than seas. They start in a yard with nowhere to go and blossom like flowers beneath winter snow. Though Tommy grew old and his hair turned to gray, the heart of that boy never drifted away. Pine needles sunning the cool evening air, two rocking chairs on that same wooden stair. The stars still shine down on the dreamers tonight, resting together in soft porch light. embers in the fire that burned. The attic window shows the evening rain. As golden hours flood the mind again. A boy of 20 with a grand design, tracing a map along the county line. The needle lands upon a silver groove, and shadow figures slowly start to move. We had no fortunes but our hearts were bold, chasing a story waiting to be told. We painted stars above the lonely pier, with songs that promised we would stay right here. Two young dreamers beneath the velvet sky. We swore the passing years would slip us by. Though hair turns silver and the nights grow chill, the warmth of 20 lives inside us still. The movie house upon the corner street, where eager lovers used to hide and meet. We bought 2 tickets for a nickel crown and planned to leave this quiet sleeping town. A worn wooden bench beside the ocean breeze, holding our grand future in the swaying trees. The needle lands upon a silver groove, and shadow figures slowly start to move. We had no fortunes but our hearts were bold, chasing a story waiting to be told. We painted stars above the lonely pier, with songs that promised we would stay right here. Two young dreamers beneath the velvet sky. We swore the passing years would slip us by. Though hair turns silver and the nights grow chill, the warmth of 20 lives inside us still. Time is a lantern swinging in the dark. It leaves a flame where there was once a spark. Look through the window at the faded glow. We were the heroes of a long ago. Soft silence settles as the record ends to distant memories and vintage friends. We painted stars above the pier, my dear, and you stays golden through every passing year. Who can say why old pocket watches tick inside a drawer? There was a boy with ink upon his finger, selling dreams along the shore. Or was it autumn? No, the maple trees were still in bloom. A summer evening spilling velvet light across the parlor room. We wanted to build rocket ships out of tin cans and twine, and drink sweet lemon water underneath the grapevine. Thoughts drift like dandelion seed upon a summer breeze, tangled up in melodies we played on ivory keys. Youth was just a than we knew, chasing distant horizons across I remember blue denim coats and penny arcade lights. Did we ever win that giant prize? On carnival nights, the train tracks hummed a song about a town we never found. Footsteps on the boardwalk, a gentle clicking sound. My heart was full of poetry. I never wrote down right, just wild wishes floating into the starry velvet night. Thoughts drift like dandelion seed upon a summer breeze, tangled up in melodies we played on ivory keys. Youth was just a river running faster than we knew, chasing distant horizons across the early dew. We held the world in open hands, so careless and so bold, believing every simple promise whispered in the gold. One thought tumbles into another like dry leaves in May. No October time just slips and washes all the years away. Yet the boy who chased those silver stars is living in my mind, a quiet dream of yesterday that age could never find. Youth was just a river running faster than we knew, chasing distant horizons across the early dew. We held the world in open hands, so careless and so bold, believing every simple promise whispered in the gold. Tick-tock, tick-tock, the parlor clock keeps winding down. A boy still runs through dandelion fields outside of town, still asking questions to the wind. Where did all the wild dreamers go? The wind just whispers low. The solid oak chair settles deep tonight, creaking under years I have carried home. I dip my old pen in the amber light and write to the boy who felt so alone. You were 17 with a heart of glass, afraid that the world wouldn't know your name. You stayed up late by the windowsill, chasing the moon over sleepy trees. You thought every promise had time to kill, and traded your hours for a gentle breeze. Don't worry so much, my brave little guy. The dreams that you planted will surely grow. You don't need to hurry to reach the sky. The roads will lead where you need to go. Your tender young spirit will find its place, and age is a gentle, forgiving grace. I watch you in memory running fast, your torn leather shoes and your dusty coat. You thought every winter was built to last, and poured out your mind in a secret note. You wept when the autumn leaves fell away, not knowing the spring would return in time. You held to your guitar with nervous hands, singing your songs to an empty room. You wondered if anyone understands how roses can blossom in winter bloom. Don't worry so much, my brave little guy. The dreams that you planted will surely grow. You don't need to hurry to reach the sky. The roads will lead where you need to go. Your tender young spirit gentle, forgiving grace. The years passed by like a quiet stream. We didn't win every heroic fight, but love filled the spaces inside the dream and turned every darkness to silver light. Don't worry so much, my brave little guy. The dreams that you planted will surely grow. You don't need to hurry to reach the sky. The roads will lead where you need to go. Your tender young spirit will find its place. And age is a gentle, forgiving grace. The ink is now dry on this aged page. I smile from the comfort of my old chair. You lived every moment upon your stage and left me alive, full of love and care. Sleep well, my young friend, sleep well. Honeyed amber poured across our small wooden table, illuminating dust motes in the quiet air. A gentleman in tweed sat right beside me, unfolding maps and running fingers through his hair. He turned to me and smiled with tired kindness, remarking how the sky looks soft and deep. He asked me if I ever had a fire, a passion that used to keep me up at night. I felt my quiet heart begin to wander back to the years when every hope was bright. Is a song that stays inside your shoulder, a gentle melody that never dies away. We talk of chasing stars before we grew older, and how our wildest dreams still warm the gray. Two strangers sharing stories in the evening, finding the magic we had left behind. He said he loved to sail across the ocean, to catch the wind and build a life from stone. I spoke about my pages full of poems, the bravest thoughts a young heart's ever known. We laughed at all the grand designs we painted before the quiet hours took their place. He nodded slow and took a sip of tea and said the spark is never truly gone. It simply changes into something gentle that helps us carry on from dawn to dawn. Youth is a song that stays inside your shoulder, a gentle melody that never dies away. We talk of chasing stars before we grew older, and how our wildest dreams still warm the gray. Two strangers sharing stories in the evening, finding the magic we had left behind. Sometimes a traveler sitting on a bench can hold a mirror to the soul you used to know. He reminded us aglow. The amber glow drifted into twilight. He tipped his hat and walked into the lane. I smiled into the calm and quiet evening and felt my youthful spirit dream again. My youthful spirit dreams again. Yesterday you said that youth was only borrowed, a quiet lonely return when we grow old. I looked around and noticed 3 dry maple leaves, a chipped blue saucer keeping tea from getting cold, a silver thimble resting on the windowsill, and footprints dried in mud beside the garden wall. These tiny pieces of a quiet afternoon, they hold the promises we whisper to the moon. The dreams we chased were painted on a simple canvas, stitched into the pockets of our cotton trousers deep. In every little thing I see, a memory stays awake, reminding me of all the gentle promises we keep. Youth was never lost at all. It is resting in this room, like pressed yellow flowers that forget how to bloom. A fountain pen with drying tucked inside a drawer, a movie stub from 1974. The way the floorboard squeaks when someone walks too fast, a brass key waiting for a lock that didn't last. You said yesterday that time just slips away, but I still see our laughter in the dust mugs today. These tiny pieces of a quiet afternoon, they hold the promises we whisper to the moon. The dreams we chased were painted on a simple canvas, stitched into the pockets of our cotton trousers deep. And every little thing I see, a memory stays awake, reminding me of all the gentle promises we keep. Youth was never lost at all. It is resting in this room, like pressed yellow flowers that forget how to bloom. We thought that big dreams needed sky and thunder, but youth was made of small and simple wonder. Bookmark in an old romantic tale, a forgotten letter sitting in the mail. Yesterday said youth was a borrowed thing. I look around this house and hear the song it used to sing. A wooden spool of thread, a pair of reading glass. Our youth is standing still, watching shadows shadows pass. Still watching shadows pass. Faded corduroy beneath my fingers brings a sudden rush of 1972. The collar was frayed, the elbows worn thin, yet holding that jacket brings pictures of you. We sat on the grandstand as November cooled, two penniless dreamers believing in luck. The smell of the stadium, the chill in the air. We swore we would travel and conquer the town, with nothing but ambition and laughter to spare. We never once noticed the leaves falling down. Youth was a coat that we wore every day, slightly too big, but it fitted us well. We chased every dream before time slipped away, with stories that only true dreamers can tell. Though threads start to loosen as years carry on, the warmth of that season is never quite gone. Rough cotton pockets held bus tickets home, and scraps of paper with songs left unspun. We walked through the park with no place to belong, just waiting to capture the world on the run. My hand touches velvet from decades ago, and suddenly 20 feels so close inside. The grease on our knuckles, the coffee in tins. We talk through the midnight till stars turn to gray, not caring who loses, not caring who wins, just living for every bright word we could say. Youth was a coat that we wore every day, slightly too big, but it fitted us well. We chased every dream before time slipped away, with stories that only true dreamers can tell. Though threads start to loosen as years carry on, the warmth of that season is never quite gone. Now looking back from a quieter place, I smile at the boys who are eager to run. The fabric has faded, but time cannot erase the fire we held when our lives had begun. Soft woven memories rest in my hand. The jacket stays folded, the years softly fall. A quiet remembrance across this old land, when we had no money, but we had it all. The number 8 upon the grandfather clock will chime one evening when our hair is gray. We will sit together on the quiet porch and watch the golden twilight fade. precious bridge that we both crossed. The number 8 will strike its simple tune while grandchildren run across the lawn. We will tell them stories of our younger days, how bright our hope was at the break of dawn. We dared to dream when we were 21 and chased our wishes underneath the sun. We will hold hands just like we do tonight and thank the stars above for keeping love so warm and bright. In that far-off future afternoon, underneath a gentle silver moon, we will smile and know our dreams came true. Every promise that I made to you. Youth was not a season that we lost, just a precious bridge that we both crossed. So let us dream today with open hearts before the quiet twilight hour starts. For every seed we plant in youthful spring will bloom into the song our old age